I'm Sharice Nicole with Coco Fab TV. We caught up with Oscar award-winning actor Forrest Whitaker, who spoke to us about his new film, Black Nativity, Fruitvale Station, and what it was like to win an Oscar. Okay, so I'm honored to be here with the legendary Forrest Whitaker. Wow.
Thanks.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's good to be here with you.
Do you know that you're Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, I guess so.
You wake up and go, oh my God, I'm Forrest Whitaker.
No, I can't say I do. But I appreciate you feeling that way.
Well, that's how we feel coming in to talk to you. We're like, we're going in with Forrest Whitaker. Oh my God, this is a good day for me.
Excellent. Yeah, me too. I'm glad.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So congratulations on the film, Black Nativity. Why was it important for you to do this?
Well, I mean, it was a big challenge. I mean, I think the movie's themes about family and about holding the family together and about passing by your regrets and forgiveness are really important, issues that we need to deal with. And the character was really a challenge, and it's great to work with Casey and Angela, and it was just a great group of people.
Oh my God. Well, speaking of the movie being about family, in this movie, you have issues with your daughter. And I'm wondering, because you've been doing this acting thing for a while now, even before you were a dad and all of that. So how did becoming a father change the way you attack your characters?
I think it definitely influenced me. I mean, I understand about being a parent in a different way and giving in a more complete way too. It's and of course for this movie, it's very, because I have like 3 daughters. I have a son. He's the oldest, but I have 3 daughters, and this whole notion of being estranged from my daughter, like in the movie, is really emotional kind of concept to me. So it was easy for me to get to play.
Absolutely. Now, what is the toughest part and the best part about being a father to girls?
Wow. I mean, you worry, I do worry. I mean, I'm trying to like find a balance of giving freedom and then also making sure that they're safe, and also being strong, but being open enough for them to feel comfortable talking to me and telling me what's going on with them. So this is the thing I'm always trying to balance.
Ooh, that's a hard balance. Are we into boys yet?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and not all. I mean, they all like, one is older, and the now the teenagers are starting to, unofficially date. Because officially I haven't agreed to that. So, so
Unofficially means they're allowed to talk on the phone. That's about it.
they find their way. Oh, it's a group of us. We're all going together. I'm like, yeah, all right.
You pulled a couple of those when you were growing up. We're all going as a group. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
We know what happens. So let's talk a little bit about your fantastic career. I mean, my God, Forrest, you're a genius. You have so much realm. I mean, all the characters that you've done, and you've won an Oscar. Oh, okay, so I have to stop there. Please walk me through what it's like to stand at that podium and accept an Oscar. That is a dream that most of the world will never realize. So let us live vicariously through you for a moment.
I don't know. It's just it is an overwhelming experience. I mean, just sitting in the audience, you don't know what's going to happen, and when they say your name, it's like a jolt, like an electric jolt inside of you, and you walk up there and you're nervous and you want to say the right thing, but you're caught up in the emotions of what's going on. It's pretty amazing.
Yes, we were all there with you. I don't think there was a dry eye in my house when you accepted that speech. You became a hero in an instant to all of us, that dreams are possible, no matter what your dream is, whether it's to be an actor or an engineer or a teacher, whatever, that your dreams are possible. You helped us realize that in that moment. So thank you for that.
Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, it's one of the things that's most important to me. It's like for us to always have faith and to know that anything's achievable if you apply yourself, to not limit yourself by your own doubts, but to recognize that if you work for something, that can happen. It's possible.
Now, that's my platform, actually, learning to love yourself. So I'd love to talk to people about, what your insecurities, that little voice in your head that gives you doubt, and how you learn to overcome that and learn to love you. So will you be willing to share with us one of your insecurities, either growing up or even now, and how you've learned to overcome that and love you?
I mean, when I was coming up, I was pretty much a little bit of a hermit. I didn't, I was quiet, extremely quiet. And I think as time went along and I kept dedicating myself to my work, and I started to trust myself a little bit more, and as I've gone older, I think directing and having to do certain things that like expand who I am allowed me to understand how to communicate in a different way to people, and that was one of the things I guess I overcame. I used to be like I had an aversion to even going into group settings and stuff, to parties and things of that nature. I would go in and I would feel drained, completely drained, and it took me a while to understand how to maintain myself and still like interact in such an extensive way.
Well, I would never guess that, because obviously you're a Hollywood star that has millions of adoring fans screaming your name when you walk a carpet. That you would even be intimidated in a party setting is just baffling to me. But my God, that shows that you can overcome anything. So thank you for sharing that. Wow. What has it been for you to receive the reception that Fruitvale Station has?
Oh, it's I think it's such an important film, and I really believe in Ryan. Ryan is like, I think, a filmmaker of our day. He's a voice of today, and to tell this story, I put a human face on this social issue is really important. I think that Michael B., he did an amazing job as Oscar Grant, and all the people involved, from Octavia to Melanie, they committed themselves in such a way, and I feel very proud to be involved and to have been able to facilitate.
I'm happy that we were able to share that story, because more stories about us need to be told. Mm-hmm. So that was remarkable that you made that choice to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think when Ryan came in, he was in school, but there's something I saw in him that I think is really special, and he did that in the way he unveiled his story. I mean, before, I think it was just a news clip and images on YouTube. I think people didn't really understand the real human being behind this character. And I think by putting a face on him, you put a face on many, many, many others. And I think what Ryan succeeded in doing and what they succeeded in doing is create a dialogue, to not only tell that story, but create a dialogue in the country and let us recognize some of the social injustices that are going on and address them.
In this film, Black Nativity, that many of you will be excited to know that Forrest sings. I shouldn't say he sings, he sangs in this movie. I was like, what is going on? You actually have training in singing.
I did. Originally, I started in music, so that was a long time ago, though, and I haven't sang in so long. Plus, I had never been in a gospel choir or sang gospel music to that way, So it was a great opportunity. It's pretty frightening one to get to sing with Jennifer Hudson, too, So.
Well, who knew Mad Dog could sing?
That's so funny.
Right?
Yeah, right.
And who would have thought that you would eventually have, your career would lead you down a path where you would be produced by Raphael Sadiq? What? Now you're on an album with Raphael Sadiq, Jennifer Hudson. Forrest, you've done everything.
I got a lot of opportunities. I'm sure there's many more to come.
Oh my gosh. Are you a fan of Raphael?
I do. I think he's amazing. He's a great producer. And he made me feel so comfortable in the recording studio and stuff. So, and he did, I think, a really special album.
He did do a special album. Mm-hmm. But I need to test your knowledge. So let me see if you can finish this. I know that you are a fan of Raphael Sadiq. Do you know what today is?
It's my anniversary. You got it.
That was awesome. So that was a little taste. We had to give you a little taste of what you're going to see in the movie. He is amazing in the movie. I mean, Jennifer Hudson, it was an honor for her to sing with Forrest. So you guys have to make sure you go and see it. Make sure you rent it on DVD and watch it every holiday season, every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, every Kwanzaa, every Hanukkah. Yes. No matter what you are or what you celebrate, you are going to love this family movie.
Thank you.
Yes. So thank you so much for sitting down with me. It was truly an honor. You're so fun.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for everything.
Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Forrest Whitaker, and you're watching Coco Fab TV.